All I'm saying is that if your friends don't get more mad at someone for hurting you than you get mad at someone for hurting you, those are not your real motherfucking friends, because your real friends will hate someone long after you're over a situation. Like, it'll be years down the road, you're completely over it, you don't even think about it, but the second that bitch's name comes up, your friends will be like, fuck that piece of shit, I'll fucking kill her. And that's facts. I don't know who the fuck needs to hear this, but the thing is, you can actually tell exactly how someone's feeling about you. And you know how? By just paying attention. Like, look at the way they act towards you. Do they talk to you? Do they, I don't know, are they nice to you? Do they clearly respect you? All these little things, whether it's a friend, whether it's a lover, whether it's a new crush, whether it's whatever the fuck, everyone shows you how they feel about you. So the only reason why you're confused is because either one, you're overthinking, which you can't help but try to look past that, or number two, you are coming up with excuses in your head to make up for their horrible behavior because you don't want them to not be thinking of you the way you want them to think of you. But just look at it objectively and you can tell exactly how anyone is feeling about you. And that's facts. This is what your sleeping position says about you. If you sleep in the free faller position, it means you are very bold, outspoken, but you don't take criticism very well. If you sleep in soldier, you hold yourself and others to very high standards, and you may be very quiet and reserved. If you sleep in fetal, you might be very shy, introverted, and very sensitive. If you're a starfish sleeper, you are very giving, you're very helpful, you're very selfless, and you're a really good listener. What's your unpopular opinion about healthy friendships? Because here's mine. I know a lot of people think like, no, your best friends, your real friends will tell you everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, but I think a healthy friendship looks like people picking and choosing when you need to hear something. If you don't need to hear it, but you hearing it will affect you negatively, I think your good friends, your real friends, won't tell you. Like, if someone is talking badly about your looks and saying you're really ugly and stuff, do you really need to hear that? Like, how does that affect your life whatsoever? Unless you're involved with this person, that's a different story. But like, for the most part, you do not need to hear when someone's talking bad about you. And your real friends will pick and choose when to tell you and whatever. Like, if you're having a rough day, your friend's not going to tell you bad news that same day. They'll wait because they don't want to add on stress to you. I know a lot of people aren't going to agree, but I genuinely believe that. I don't know who the fuck needs to hear this, but you don't need to love yourself before getting in a relationship, because how do you expect anyone to love you if you can't love yourself? You need to love yourself so that when you do get in a relationship, you will know when you are being disrespected. You are going to know when you are being mistreated, and you are going to know your boundaries and have them set in place. And if they're not being met, you will walk away. But if you don't love yourself, if you don't respect yourself, you're going to be putting up with so much toxicity and so much shit that you don't deserve. So I'm telling you right now, focus on you, work on valuing yourself and respecting yourself, and then get in a relationship so that when you are in it, you are always looking out for you. Here's a little reminder that you are probably the only one noticing these things. If you feel like you're looking a little bloated some days, I promise you're the only one that sees it. Moles, stretch marks, scars, whatever little insecurities you've got, 99% of the time, people only notice it once you point it out. If you can't remember embarrassing things other people have done, most likely they can't remember embarrassing things you've done. So those things that like haunt you and keep you up in the middle of the night being like, oh my God, that was so embarrassing, you're the only one who remembers or cares. I'm not about to gatekeep y'all from the clothes I just got, okay? Get ready for this haul. If you ever need a little mafia wife, here I am, bitch. Look at this fucking shit. I'm eating this motherfucker up. And then look at this. Matching kitten heels. We love it. You know we love a basic crop top jean pairing. These are both fucking staples. I'm gonna be wearing them 24/7. We gotta love it. These two, bitch. We got some little see-through titty action that I gotta hide from the TikTok. But these jeans, fuck your ass up. I'm not even, the way it hugs that shit, trust me. Then we just got a solid body icon. We love to see it. This is just like a good go-to. We can watch polo, watch golf, play whatever the fuck. I don't care. Eat it up. Who allowed you to be this pretty? Tell me who. God literally sent you down on his own. You are an angel goddess sent from the heavens. I'm literally gonna break up you and your boyfriend just so that you and I can be together. That's how in love I am with you. The sexual tension between me and this photo is absolutely unreal. You're so fucking hot, it makes me want to literally die. So tough. Absolute unit. Yes, brother. Cool pics. You're ugly. Tough. Tough. Fresh. The drip. And any variation of these emojis. Yeah. Listen to me real close, baby, because here's the thing. Embarrassment isn't a real thing. Embarrassment comes with shame. And if you don't have any shame towards something you did, then it wasn't embarrassing. So anyone can run around and be like, oh my God, that was so embarrassing. But if you don't feel any type of way towards it, it was not embarrassing. Random things that no one really thinks about. The way our bodies can feel like every sensation, but it just chooses to ignore certain parts of it. Like, really feel your shirt on you. Like, think about the sensation of your shirt being on you. You probably didn't notice it until I made you think about it. The fact that we have infinite identities because every person is going to have a different perception and a different way of associating you based on their own preferences and their own personality. Hate it. The way that sleeping is like low-key time traveling into the future because you get in your bed, close your eyes, 8 hours pass, and it felt like 2 seconds. Wow. The fact that every decision you ever made in your entire life brought you to this exact moment. Like, even just now, you could have stopped watching the video at any point and you kept going. Or you may have never downloaded TikTok and it wouldn't have brought you to this point. Like, everything just like puzzles in together. If I ever have kids, these will be some basic rules I have. During their childhood, no iPad, no phone, nothing like that. Like, what does a 6-year-old need that for, honestly? Like, the best part of childhood is playing, being creative, using your little mind for everything. Like, it is not needed. Taking mental health days is 1000% gonna be okay and normalized. If I have daughters and sons, their rules are gonna be the same. It's not gonna be like, oh, the boy's allowed to stay out later because he's a boy. No, none of that. If one of them's allowed to do something, the other's allowed to do it too. A certain day of the week just dedicated to doing something with the family, whether it's like a game night, going out for dinner or something, just a special little day for like bonding. Their first time drinking or smoking the greens would have to be under my supervision because let's be real, whether I like it or not, they're gonna experiment with it. So might as well make sure they're doing it safely and knowing their limits.